All right. Okay, settle down. So thank you for being here tonight. So this is our last class for the month of November. I believe we have an activity next week, a year-end party, sort of. So anyway, you'll definitely get to enjoy that. But let's practice first. Let's close the month with a good, gentle flow. So this is one way to end, I guess, our November with a practice that would focus on recovery, focus on relearning whatever things that we've learned in the past as far as our practice is concerned. Maybe revisit some of the shapes or the poses that challenged us, but at the same time allowed us to learn something better or deeper about ourselves in terms of how we move on the mat. Okay, this is our last class, so let's begin in your supine pose, just for a change. Okay, so lie on your backs, please lie down. Try to bring your knees to your chest, maybe gently massage your back there first. Just do gentle movements first. Nothing too fast, nothing too aggressive. Come back to the center. Let's do circles with your knees, with your hips there. Moving your knees closer to your chest and driving them away. And bringing them back together. Okay? And reverse. Good. Now from there, just release your feet down. Feet wider than your hips. Let your knees touch each other, please. Then arms reach up. Alternate reach. So as you reach one hand, one arm there, the other hand goes a bit lower. So the shoulders are driving forward or up here in this case. Come back to the center maybe. Both hands there. Same reach. So it's a bit of pulses here. And then release. Just release your arms by your sides first. Slightly tuck your chin to your chest. Just find a way to gather yourself first in your spine pose. So we're not going to sleep here. Just allow yourselves to become centered for now. Slowly arrive. Recognize your breath at this point. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth. Exhale. And again, in. So as you inhale, your belly inflates. As you exhale, it deflates. So do that several times on your own. Until you become one with your breath. Until everything becomes familiar territory once again. Make sure that the shoulders are pressed back down against your mats. Your palms face up the ceiling. . Take 5 more breaths here. Maybe at this point, your mouth is closed as you breathe out. Going for longer inhales, softer exhalations there. Open your eyes. Reach your arms over your head, please. Interlace the fingers. Stretch your arms away. You can do side to side. And then release. Open your knees, please. Just lower your knees down onto one side. Windshield wiper pose. Let me just adjust myself here. So you don't have to bring both knees down right away. If they're not yet there, they don't feel open enough, that's okay. Maybe only the lower knee gets to touch the mat or the floor. One last, hold it here first. You can bring your right knee close to your left. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Get up, switch sides. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Come back to the center. Bring your knees back to your chest. Massage, massage. You can move the feet as well. Bring some blood there, bring some life to your lower body, your limbs. Lower the left foot down first. Stretch your right leg up to the ceiling. You can support your right leg by wrapping both hands around the thigh. Try to point the toes, flex the foot. You can do circles as well. And reverse. Now from here, bend the right knee. Bring your heel close to your bum. Stretch it up again. Right leg. Bend. Stretch. Bend. Stretch. Last 2. One more. Now hold it there. Release the hands or release the arms by your sides. Try to point your toes, reaching for the sky. Without bending the right knee, lower your right leg down. Don't let it touch the mat though. Pick it up. Exhale. This is your exhale instead. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Hold it there. Keep pointing the toes, please. Curl up. Arms reach forward. Okay. A bit of core. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Bend the right knee back to your chest. Right foot lowers down. Switch legs, please. Remember to move. Feel it, feel that in your foot, in your ankle, in your toes. Check in with how you feel as you stretch the other leg. Now we move, we bend, we extend. So several times on your own, use your own pace there. Last one. And hold it here. Keep pointing the toes up. Reach your arms down, please. Okay? Lower it down. Reach up. Down. Try to move your left leg with control. So you're not collapsing the leg. You're not opening the hips. Everything is still held in the midline. Okay? One last. Hold it here. Let the left leg hover. Then curl up. As if you want to grab the foot there. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee to your chest. Hug it in. And release. Bring both knees close to your armpits at this point. So you go wider here. Stack your feet above your knees, please. Grab the outer blades of the feet. Just gently swing side to side like a happy baby there. Come back to the center. Cross one leg over the other. Hold on to the tops of the feet like a pendulum. Swing forward and back. You can use momentum there. So once you're up, okay, lean forward, hands down, and cross the legs from behind. Push back to your child's pose. Okay? Just find your own version of your child's pose there. Maybe you want to move because you want to feel alive. Maybe you want to bring your elbows down. Maybe you want to let the palms face up the ceiling. Maybe open and close your fingers there, your hands. Your own version. Your own practice. Your next in-breath, chest lifts. Just walk your hands close to your knees. So you're still sitting on your heels there. Remember your options. You can come up higher. Stand on your toes instead, okay? Otherwise, stay there, palms down. Fully stretch your arms, please. Inhale, arch the back here, okay? As you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round the spine. Several times of this movement on your own, making sure that each time you progress, you try to go deeper if you can, but still being cautious as you move. Switch the hands, please, so that the palms are still pressed down, but your fingers are pointing back towards you, okay? So from here, move forward and back, forward and back. Okay, release. With your knees and thighs closer to each other, interlace the fingers. Just rotate. Just move. Bring your elbows together. Arms reach out to the sides. Elbows in, elbows out. So notice what happens to your spine, your chest, as you open and close your elbows there. So everything is connected. Make sure to breathe. Last one. release. Arms reach forward and up, please. Exhale, hands lower down. Do it again. Reach forward, reach them up. Forward and down. Do that several times on your own. Getting longer every time you progress. Now hold it here. Inhale. As you exhale, twist. Left side, right hand, left knee. Left hand lands behind. Take a deep breath in again. As you exhale, twist from the waist up. Maybe gaze over your left shoulder if you can. Come back to the center. Reach your arms forward once again. Then bring them up. Reach for the sky, the ceiling. Exhale, twist. Other side. Right side. Breathe in. And then breathe out. And then slowly come back to the center. Release down your feet. Toes stuck under. Maybe. Bring your heels close to your bums there. Feel like you're fluttering your legs, your feet there, like swimming. Good. Tuck your toes under once again. Lift your knees off the mat. Downward facing dog. And again, just like what you normally do, move again. So stay still in your down dog. Hands shoulder width apart. Feet hips width apart. If you can bring your heels down, good. Otherwise, it's okay to micro bend the knees instead. Try to bring your chest to your thighs if you can. But try to neutralize the spine though, okay? You don't want to overarch the back there unnecessarily. Lift your heels off the mat. So fully stretching your legs. Exhale, heels down. And again, in. X. One more in. And then exhale. Bend the knees, look to the front. We walk all the way to the top. Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. And bring your hands to your shins. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees a lot. In. Exhale. One more time. Reach your chest forward. Exhale. Fold. Grab your opposite elbows, please. Swing gently side to side. Back to the center. Halfway lift. Again, option to climb up a bit higher than usual. Exhale. Fold. You bend the knees here so that when we rise, we get to appreciate the lengthening of the spine here. We do it safely. Arms reach forward and up. Hands your heart space. Arms reach behind, please. Interlace the fingers. Stretch your arms away. Puff your chest. Just stretch as much as you can, as far as your shoulders will allow you to do so. And then release. Shake, shake, shake. Maybe move around first, around the mat. Face one side, whatever works for you. If you want to start on the left, stand on the left or right, maybe. Maybe bring your feet to touch your bums there. So we're trying to be functional in the practice. We're We're just aiming to create shapes, because in the real world, okay, we're not holding on to these shapes anyway. And normally when we move, we're leaning onto one side. We're not always balanced, okay? So it's nice to reflect functional movement on the mat, because that is what we usually do in the real world, okay? So wherever side you're facing, that's okay. Just stay there. Now press the feet down firmly, spread the toes apart. Stand tall, mountain pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and out. Inhale, arms reach forward, bring them up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold down, halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. Okay, knees down, lean forward, bend your elbows, release everything down. Arms reach forward, please, come onto your finger pads or fingertips. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale. In. And then next. One more. Exhale. Walk your hands close to your rib cage. Push back to child's. Stay here for 3, for 2, for 1. Come up, downward facing. Soften the knees. Walk to the front again. Take as many steps as you need until you reach the top of your mat. Exhale. Fold. Come up once again. Extend your arms. Hands to your heart. Hands to the sides, okay? Second round. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway. Fold. Step back to plank. You can always drop the knees, otherwise go down with control. Once you're down, stretch your arms forward. So when you stretch your arms fully, it becomes an easy version of this Shalabhasana, or your back bend. But if you want to go deeper, bring your hands closer to you. The closer they are, the deeper you feel that in your lower back. Bring your back entirely, okay? So take the shape that suits your body tonight. If this is too much, okay, feel free to release the shape. Hands to your rib cage. Child's pose. 3 breaths here. Down dog. Soften the knees. One more time, top of the mat. Last cycle here, round 3. One breath, one movement if you can. You know the drill. Take your option. What you want to work on tonight. Go easy. Go deep if you want to. For me, this is what my body needs right now. After having sat a lot tonight in the office. Down dog. No changes here. Drop your knees, please. Walk your hands close to your knees. Stand on your knees there, okay? Hands by your hips. Keep pushing your hips forward so that your hips stack over your knees. Relax the shoulders, please. Roll the shoulders up and back. Bring your elbows in. So as you push your hips forward, you want to bring your chest up to the sky. Maybe drop the head or not, your choice. You don't have to go deep here yet, okay? Come back to neutral first. Then lower your hips back to your heels. Sit back down there, okay? Do it again. Stand on your knees. Hands by your hips. Roll the shoulders up and back. So as you inhale, you move your hips forward. You lift the chest. The chest comes up to the ceiling. You squeeze the shoulder blades behind. You hug the elbows in. Maybe drop the head along the way. Shin the chest. Come back to neutral spine with control first, never rushing. And release. Reset. Okay, there's nothing wrong in starting again and starting anew, okay? One more. Close your eyes here. Open your eyes. Come stand on your knees once again. We step your right foot forward. If you have a wall like mine here, that's one way of supporting yourself. Otherwise, you can use your hands, okay? Try to square the hips. Okay, normally when we lunge one foot forward, the hip or the foot or the side that lunges forward normally moves forward as well. And the back hip or the other hip moves to the back. So you want everything to be neutral. So in this case, you move the left hip forward, you bring the right hip back. Okay? Hands on top of your knee. Remember to cushion the left knee if you have to, okay? Just do some pulses there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Release your left hand down. Make sure that you are stepping or you're kneeling against the fleshy part of your left knee there, okay? Left hand presses down, twist away. You're still holding onto your right knee there. Maybe wrap your right arm around the waist. Gaze over your right shoulder there. back to neutral. Stretch your right leg at this point. Try to flex the right foot. Do it again. Bending. Stretching. Soften the knee. Stretch the right leg. One last. Lead with your chest so you can go deeper in your fold. Right hand can stay where it is, otherwise right arm reaches forward. Maybe the left hand follows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands land down. Bend your right knee again. Pick up the left. Walk your hands to the left. Straddle your legs there. Toes are in. Heels are up. Inhale. Chest moves forward. Exhale. Fold. Do it again. In. X, we fold. Last one. In. Now as you exhale, maybe you can walk your hands all the way to the back. Adjust so that the hands are, your fingers rather, are pointing to the back wall. Fully stretching your arms there if you can. The crown of the head reaches down. Inhale, chest lifts. Walk the hands forward. Bend the knees at this point. Adjust the toes and adjust the feet rather. Toes are pointing out to the sides. Heels are in. Okay? So you're still bending your knees there. Slowly pick yourselves up. Bring your hands on top of your knees. And just do side to side. Goddess pose here. Good. Come back to the center. We're going to twist, moving your right shoulder forward, close to your left knee. So you're using your right hand to push the knee away from you. Back to the center. Inhale. Left side. Left shoulder moves forward. Stretch the left arm. Okay. Move the left knee away from you. Center. So all throughout your knees are bent there, okay? Try to lead or lean a bit more forward, a bit closer to the knees. Okay, one last cycle. Hold it there for 3, for 2, for 1. Release both hands down, please. Adjust the legs once again. Toes in, heels out. Release the tension there. By moving your knees forward and extend the legs. Now from there, as you bend both knees, walk all the way to the left. Palms down. Step back. Down dog. Let's do vinyasa. Inhale. Shift your weight forward to the plank. Remember, you can always drop the knees. Hands forward. Maybe closer. Your choice. Your practice. Child's pose. Down dog. Lower your knees down again. One more time. Stand on your knees, please, okay? Just like what we did earlier. Hands to your hips. Move your hips forward so the hips are over your knees. You're not leaning back, okay? Roll the shoulders up and back. Use the breath. Push and lift. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Shift the chest. Come back to neutral spine first. Hips lower down. So we're not aiming for a deeper back bend here. We're just working on strengthening the quads. Use your quads, use your glutes to support yourself there. Do it again. You know the drill. Use the breath. Last one. Take some time here to recover. Check in with yourself, how your back is feeling. Okay, on your knees once again. We step the left foot forward to this point. Support yourself if you have support there. Remember, square the hips. Hands to the left knee. Pulses. So remember to cushion the back knee. If your surface there is hardwood like mine. Stay. Release. Inhale, exhale, twist. Try to bring your chest closer to your knee closer to your chest. Relax the left shoulder though. Maybe you can wrap. Now from there, chest moves forward again. Inhale, exhale. Just stretch your left leg. Then stretch. Just forward and back. Do whatever you can. Maybe your last here. Feel free to stay, or maybe left hand reaches forward. Maybe the right hand follows. Balance yourself there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands land down. Bend the left knee. Right knee lifts. Walk all the way to the right until you come back to your straddle pose. Standing straddle pose. Toes are in. Heels are out. Round 2. Inhale. Exhale. You can press your palms down instead. One last. Walk your hands to the back. Externally rotate your shoulders, palms down. Fingers point to the back wall, please. Inhale, chest lifts and moves forward. Adjust the hands, bend the knees again. Goddess pose. Heels in, toes are out. Feel your chest of your thighs, hands against the knees, and side to side. So you want to stay upright here. Back to the center. We start first with the left. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your chest, your left shoulder close to your right. In. Relax. Breathe in. You may go deeper if you can. One last cycle, please, okay? Hold. Good job. Come back to the center. Hands down once again. Adjust the feet. Bend the knees just to release the hamstrings there. The tightness in the backs of the knees. So as you bend the knees, walk to the right side. Palms down, step back. Down dog. Last vinyasa for tonight's practice. Remember to always come back to your breath and make the movements much more fluid, much more accessible. Child's pose. Come up to seated, release your hips onto one side, any side will do. And just stretch your legs forward, please. Flesh the bums out so that you get to sit tall there. Move the feet, move the legs. Good. Arms reach forward and up. As you exhale, lead with your chest. You can grab your big toes, hands over your feet. Outer blades will do. Even ankles will suffice, okay? Exhale. So you can bring softness to your knees as well, so that you get to lengthen the neck instead, or rather the neck, the back. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, release. Bend the knees. Bring your hips close to your heels. Lie down on your back. Come down to your supine pose. Bring your knees back to your chest. Massage, massage. So we'll just do a bit of core, almost similar to what you did earlier when we started the practice. Knees above your hips, legs together. Okay, remember the back should always remain flat through and through. Arms by your sides. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Okay, right leg reaches forward, arms reach forward. Switch sides and switch. Try to move with control. You're not opening the hips onto one side. You want everything to stay in the middle. Almost there. Knees together, feet together. Both legs reach forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Good job, good job. Massage, massage. Remember what you did earlier? When you open your knees out to the sides, you brought them back to the center. So we're doing that again. Circles. You can exaggerate the circles there, going wider. And stretch it out. Left foot lowers down, right leg lifts once again. Now bring your left hand, any part of the outer blade or outer part of the right leg instead. Move your right leg over to the left, bend the right knee. Okay, scoot the hips to the right. You can bring the foot behind your calf there if it's happening, otherwise it's okay. In my case, my foot allows. Then bring both knees down to the left side as you bring your gaze to the right. Supine twist. Slowly come back to the center. Release the foot. Right leg lifts high. Just let it breathe first. Move. Release. Left leg. Right hand. Outer part of your left leg. Move it to the right. Then bend the left knee so that it stacks over the right. Maybe wrap your left foot behind as you slowly move your hips to the left. Exhaling, dropping your knees down to the floor. Left shoulder press back down. Twist. And slowly unwind. Go back to the center. Give that left leg a stretch first. And release. Hug your knees once again. Close to your chest. Happy baby pose. Open. Stack. Grab. Swing. Come back to the center. Keep opening your knees there. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. Wrap both hands around your feet. Inhale. As you exhale, curl up. Okay. Try to bend the elbows. Bring them out to the sides. Hold the pose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Stay with the bent knees there. Just release your feet down to the floor. You can go a bit farther from your groin. If you want to go for a deeper hip opening there, heels close to your groin. You can use your pillows to support your thighs. Otherwise, you can bring your hands against your thighs and just slowly support them. Let's release your breath. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. And again, in. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. If you can support yourselves there without using your hands, maybe your arms reach over your head. Grab your opposite elbows instead. And press it back down to the floor. Supta Baddha Konasana. Spine butterfly here. few more rounds of your breath there in this pose. If you want to stay longer here, you can stay. Otherwise, you can release your arms by your sides. You can support your knees, bring them up, and then stretch one leg at a time. And just let your feet fall down to the sides, okay? Coming to your full Shavasana. Stay there. Slowly invite yourself back to the spaces around you. Try to gently move your toes, your feet, your fingers, your hands. Bring the legs together. Try to point your toes forward. Then reach your arms over your head. Give yourselves a full body stretch there. Wake up the body, wake up the spirit. Energize. Hug your knees back to your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Come down to your fetal pose, right side preferably. Knees down, feet down. And using the other hand, press the floor away. Come up to a seated posture of your own liking. So let's just finish the practice with one sound of Om. Bring your hands to your heart space. Inhale. Exhale all the air out first. Inhale for Om. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for your practice tonight. Thank you for always finding some time to move on the mat, to check in with yourself, and just celebrate your bodies every time we have the session on a Thursday night. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, and peace. Namaste. Thanks, Darren. Okay, hope to see you next month. maybe last few classes for the month of December.